within you is always consolidating into awareness or fragmenting into the awareness of the created. This power is flowing into your consciousness. It never stops. You're like a channel that it flows to and through. You can even photograph it leaving your body. It flows into the crown of your head and it circulates through you. As it comes into the crown of your head, it's perfect. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to do it to raise your consciousness into a greater awareness? Oh, now I see. Do you remember when you were a kid in school and they were teaching mathematics and they went from, just basic math to decimals and then to fractions with decimals? You think, oh, how the hell am I going to do this? You know, and there's always a couple of kids in the class that you hate, and they just knock it off like that. But you're not one of them. And I was always the half of the class that made the other half look good. But the teacher would come down and say, let me help you. And they give you a little private tutoring. And they'll put a question down, and they'll say, now here, this is how you do it. You put this here, you put the dot here. Okay? And they do it in front of you. You got it? And you don't say yes or no, because you don't know. You're so nervous. And then you put another one down. Now you do this one, and you just look at it. Just, well, let me do it again. And so they go through it again. They explain it again. You still don't got it. You just don't got it. Teacher does it again. And you say, oh, now I see. Now I have the conscious awareness. I can do it. I am aware. See, that's all we lack is awareness. Well, let's look at this line again. This is an important line. The divine spark within you. It's within you. It's the essence of who you are. Is always consolidating into awareness, greater awareness, or that power is just fragmenting into the awareness of the created. You're just looking at present results, same results over and over and over again. That's where it goes. Just takes your consciousness to what you've always been doing. That's why people get the same results. It's all fragmented. It's not growing. It's not creative. It's not used as a creative tool. You see, when it comes into our consciousness, Andrew Carnegie put it so well when he was talking to Napoleon Hill. He said, any idea, doesn't matter what it is, any idea that's held in the mind, that's emphasized, that you're focusing on, that's either feared or revered. So you can go to the negative or the positive. It's either feared or revered. Will begin at once to clothe itself in the most convenient and appropriate form available. So if you're afraid something's going to happen, it's feared. That's where the great sufferer Job in the Bible says, lo, the thing I fear has come to visit upon me. Well, I guess so. You ordered it. You're getting it delivered right on schedule. That's the way it works. If that's the vibration you're in, if that's what the thought, if that's the frequency you're on, that's the only thing you can attract. Feared or revered. Now, you may not know how it happened, but you love it. You just revere it. You just love it. What is love? When two people are in love, their consciousness has a rapport. Consciousness is where we deal with ideas. Okay? Their consciousness, they enjoy talking about the same ideas. Emotionally, they're in sync. They don't even have to speak. There's a vibration between them. And, of course, their sex life is incredible because that's the expression of the unity that's upstairs. So it's the expression of, and that's what makes it great. Now, you don't have to be in love to have sex. You could have sports sex. You could have fun sex. Lots of people have sex that aren't in love. But sex with love, that is the real deal. That's because the consciousness, the subconscious, and it's all in sync. The whole thing is in sync. Now, you can fall in sync. You can fall in love with an idea. That's where you get intellectually, emotionally, and physically involved in an idea. And it's the most phenomenal feeling. Love, there's nothing like love. Paul said it's the greatest thing. And he was right. Now, I'm not the greatest student, but, you know, his name was Saul. He was a orangutan, and he got straightened out. He got it all straight. And he says the greatest. It says the greatest. Well, it is. What could be greater than in total sync with something very creative and very positive. Well, that's what we're saying here. The divine spark within you. It's always moving. It never stops flowing. It doesn't take a break. There's no holiday. The divine spark within you is always consolidating into greater awareness. We could have put greater in there. Might have helped. Or it's fragmenting into the awareness of the created. We just become aware of the results we're getting. And so we keep getting the same damn results. See, that's where the outside's controlling the inside. You're going to get the inside to control the outside. If you're letting your bank account dictate what you think you can do, or you're letting your past performance dictate what you think you can do, well, your paradigm's got you stuck that you're never going to do greater than you're doing. You got to go inside. You got to go past what you've done. You've got to daydream. You've got to fantasize. You've got to get your mind going off in a wonderful new direction. You've got to really start living.
I hope you enjoyed this video. We put a lot of good information up here, and it causes everything in your life to get better. If you'd like us to notify you every time we put a new video up, hit subscribe and then turn on notifications. Check out all our videos, and we will notify you when we put a new one up.